It is Thursday and welcome back to another Calgary real estate show. And if you're wondering which segment of the market is the culprit right now, you have come to the right places. We're going to be breaking that down a little bit in this video and one coming up later today. But let's get to our weekly stats first. Our new listings for the week, 989, little less than last week, are sold at 586. Very similar to the last 3 weeks prior. Our sales to new listing ratio then at 59%, pendings at 608. Our days on market down slightly from last week, and our total inventory now up over 6,700 at 6729. Let's send it over to Jaden. We'll come back on the other side.
Thanks, Mark. Enjoying the beautiful weather outside today because you never know what we're going to bring tomorrow. But you'll notice our rates have stayed the same this week. They're exactly the same as they were last week. And that's not because rates aren't changing. Actually, the bond market went up relatively significantly over the last couple of days. And we've seen a lot of lenders raise their rates by a quarter point, even as much as a half a point, 0.5%. That's a huge amount. One of the great things, though, is that we have access to several different lenders. And a couple of those are big banks like ATB, TD, Scotiabank. And one of the great things about them when you compare them to monolines, non-bank lenders, is that they don't take big swings when the bond market changes like that. They know that they can kind of average things out. And so when things go up, they stay and get a little bit more market share. So rates have gone up, but they haven't gone up for everybody. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jaden. Interesting as always. When we look back a year in our real estate time machine, our sales were down 17%, our new listings up 21%. And again, this is a weekly by weekly snapshot, so we don't read a whole lot into this, but once we start to see week over week trends, then we start to. Our active listings, you can see there, we're still well over double where we were last year. And our days on market is taking 67% longer to sell. So I'm just curious, what do you think is the culprit in terms of, not the culprit, but the segment of the market that is taking the longest to sell and the segment of the market that's taking the shortest to sell right now? Well, I can tell you it's detached that is taking the shortest amount of time, and apartment condos that is taking the longest amount of time. But coming up in my next video later today, I'm going to give you a surprise on which segment is actually has the most inventory compared to last year. So stay tuned for that. If you have questions on the market, please DM me. We'd love to chat, and have a great day, everyone.